Hey Art, check it out, man. My tractor's still there. Alright, it's a lawnmower. It's a riding lawnmower, though. Woke up this morning to complete freakout, Art. Now Fox has joined MSLSD and CNN in their desperate attempt to whip up freakout in America, man. Freaking people are going crazy. Can't buy any ass wipe. Can't buy any food. But we're not in lockdown. America's still, the world's the same as it was yesterday and the same as it was a week before. I came out here to look at my antenna towers. Technically, it's not mine, but part of it hangs over my land, so makes it my antenna tower. There's one. There's one. I've been afraid to use those two antenna towers. I should. I'm over the fear of standing in her yard and just whipping a line over her trees because I mow it all summer long. I mow her grass, so I've paid rent on these antenna towers for the rest of my life. You agree, Art? Everything's fine, man. No reason to freak. 73. Hey, Art. My plan while America freaks out is to, I gotta go to Menards and Walmart too, man. I want to look at those big, long, 10-foot lengths of that heavy schedule. I think it's 80 PVC. We'll see what they have. Man, Art, I thought the savages were the people in the phone contest, to fit the people with microphones. Yeah, I found out otherwise, man. The savages are at Walmart buying toilet paper, fighting over toilet paper. And you know what I think? I think that gray tubing that I'm going to look for it's flared on one end. So you could slip 3 sections together and have a 30-foot mast. Who cares if you got a guy in the middle? Of course I'll guy it in the middle. I want to see how much it costs, man. On a bright day, this phone records darkest. The brighter the day, the darker the recording or picture. This phone's junk. Hey, Art, before you turn into a savage over the TP problem, wouldn't you just use a couple pair of socks? Go through get a couple pair of old ones with holes in them, man, and just rinse them out periodically. Such as after you use them in a pail of water, like I used to do with my kids' diapers before people got spoiled and started buying Huggies and Pampers. Hang on, man. See, man, that stuff. Art, it's flared on the end, man. Like this little green one, right? That is that one. And that's pretty strong stuff, man. But that 3-inch gray one, that's the real deal right there, Art. Man, it'd be a strong tower. 3 of those, though, compared to 3 of those. What say you, brother man, Art? All right, brother Art, check it out. There's the painter pole. You know that 3-inch diameter gray PVC pipe? Man, that stuff's heavy, man. It's about 20 pounds a section. If I get 3 sections, that's like 60 pounds, man. Oh my God. $60. But you know what, man? Happy to announce I got my 40-meter end fed support pole. Decided to go with bamboo instead of fiberglass. A dozen bamboo sticks, they're 3 feet long, $3.98 at Walmart. And I'm happy to report they had a dozen packages of ground beef, no chicken. You could get toilet paper in 4 packs. Again, we have socks. Hang on. Now let's come over here to the engineering lab. I don't know why I'm going to do this experiment with that antenna 2 feet off the ground. I saw on YouTube a fellow, I won't say who, but he wanted to do an end-fed experiment. His thing was he wanted to try a three-quarter wave end-fed, and he wanted to have a built-in counterpoise. So he used a piece of twin lead. He left one conductor a quarter wavelength long, the other is 3/4, and he found that it acted like there was no counterpoise at all. For some reason, he needed a counterpoise. I might too. I don't know. My feed line, my coax from the rig to the unun is about 1.5 feet long. So, you know, oftentimes that's all they use. So yeah, I suppose I have an 18-inch counterpoise. Anyway, he found that what he had there was a half-wave end-fed on the end of a quarter wavelength long transmission line. It was obvious to me that that's what he had. But it was a great experiment. There's nothing wrong with doing any experiment, except for maybe mine. The moral of the story, Arthur, is my wire really, when I make it 2 feet off the ground, those look longer than they are. You know, here, when I erect my antenna 2 feet off the ground, is it going to be nothing more than a 63-foot long transmission line, open-ended? Find out tomorrow. 73 yard.